Hey everyone, it's Facebook question of the week time, and I have been really remiss in not doing videos. I've been using my video and Twitter and Facebook time to ride my bike this summer instead of doing videos. So here I am, sorry about that. I'm going to try to be better, but I really have been riding my bike a ton. So here we go. Kevin, I'm going to screw up your last name, but Kevin Anselmo asks, I very much enjoy your Facebook question of the week feature. Perhaps it would be interesting for you to discuss this question on how to start a communications agency in one of your segments. I'm sure I'm not the only person out there who would love to follow in your footsteps. Well, starting a company, no matter what kind of company, is probably the hardest thing you're going to ever do. I've run marathons, I've done centuries, I've raced my bicycle, I've climbed several mountains, 13ers in Colorado. I've done ride across the Rockies, which is a lot of miles and a lot of elevation. And starting a company is probably the most difficult thing I've ever done. The hardest part, of course, is making the decision that you're going to do that and taking the risk to do it. But most of us go out on our own because we think we have a better way of doing things, and what we don't realize is that that's great if you are freelancing or if you have you're the main client contact and you're doing all the work, but maybe have some people behind the scenes helping you with some of the tactical stuff. It's great for that. But if you decide that you're going to actually grow an agency, you have to learn things like the difference between a balance sheet and a P&L, and how to keep your balance sheet balanced, and the difference between revenue and profitability, and what kinds of profitability you should have, and what kinds of margins you should have, and how much you should charge people, and what if you're paying employees, how much should you bill them out so that you're making money, and making sure that you're making payroll and getting their benefits taken care of. And then you have things like the Affordable Care Act that you have to figure out and learn, and you have insurance that you have to figure out and learn, and you have legal issues that you have to figure out and learn. And then you have to figure out, if you're in an at-will state, what does that mean if you and an employee part ways? And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. And what you discover very, very quickly is that you no longer do what you went out on your own to do, and you're actually growing a company. So about 3 years ago, an advisor said to me, you can either be a kick-butt communications professional or you can be a kick-butt company grower, and you need to decide which it is. And it was at that point that I decided that I wanted to be a kick-butt company grower. And while I still do some client work because I can't help myself, I am focused mostly on the business side of things. And so that's sort of the evolution of it. Really, the hardest part is deciding that you're going to do it and taking that risk. The rest of it is not as scary or, well, it's risky. So I hope that helps, Kevin. I hope it helps any of you that are thinking about going out on your own. I'm always here to answer questions because I felt like when I started my business, nobody was there to answer questions. So I'm always happy to answer questions. And if you have a question for us, go to facebook.com/ArmandDietrich. Leave it on the wall there, and I promise you I will answer it in a coming week. See ya.